Welcome back to another video with That's Awkward ASMR. My name is Tatiana, and today we are going to be taking a look together at my base, or I should say our base. This is the base I've made with my siblings and myself, mostly just me and my brother, but my sister has started to play. This game is Core Keeper. It is still in early access, but it is so much fun. This is just the kind of cave area below. We'll kind of walk up and I'll take you through each room and we can kind of just take a little tour and just relax and be cozy. And I honestly love to play this game as a relaxing, cozy game when exploring, and then the boss fights, though, get pretty serious. So without further ado, let's jump in. So this is our entrance, which I'm still working on. Our entrance definitely needs work, especially with the left side. So this is a hallway that will get painted. Right here is where it kind of starts, looking more clean. I'm still deciding what's gonna go in this area, but over here we actually have our kind of like our wood farm. So you can plant these little seeds and all these wood like vines will kind of grow in a space, and it needs to be pretty big. And as far as I know, you can't lay flooring and have it grow properly, because I've tried and it didn't grow when I tried to just leave this area like dirt and then put flooring. It wasn't growing, so I think it has to be left this way. So that is why this doesn't look super manicured or flashy. It's just where the wood grows so we can keep crafting and doing things like that. So that's our wood farm. And on this side is our actual farm, or at least my farm. My brother has his own space, which we will see. So I actually just put electrical wiring in, so all these lights kind of light up in green my farming area, and so I can make food with this, craft items, all kinds of stuff. So lots of different kinds of things. I have to put path down this way, but I just finished this recently, and then probably will continue to expand it out into this area, which we've explored, but I kind of just closed off some monsters that didn't get in here. If I go up here, we have a little mushroom farm, so we got our little mushroom bros running around in here. And then this is a slime farm, and it does despawn. We don't use it as much anymore, but slimes basically spawn in this goop, and then they try to get out, and these spikes kind of get them. So you can kind of pick up all this stuff. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but we don't use it as much anymore. So we built that, or I did most of this building. I also made the walls here, kind of like this, like kind of like I don't think it's called a jungle wall, but it's like a wall that's obviously got like a moss or something growing on it. And I just thought it looked super cool to keep it really natural with the walls and the greens and everything to kind of highlight the farm. In here I did some stone walls, but I didn't continue them past this point because we don't really go past that point. So that is what is on that side. And then here is our little kitchen. I'm just going to go ahead and put this here. So this is our kitchen where we cook a bunch of foods, or at least I do. Mostly me, because my brother, if y'all seen a stream, he goes off on his own. So this is the kitchen, though. I say our kitchen because technically we both live in this structure, as much as he'll say we don't. So we got some food, and then we have things for fishing right here, so you can fish. That's my brother's little area he made for himself over there, and it's really neat. It's really cool. And so I have some carpeting up here. This is our first little friend, and then this is the actual core. So I've laid all of like these lights. I did electrical wiring recently. I put some plants and stuff and made it kind of like this blue glow in here to match the core. Basically this is called Core Keeper. You essentially, I think the story is like you fall down, you're exploring in a jungle, you fall underground, and you find this core here, and it starts talking to you and explains like there used to be an ancient civilization and stuff, and that there's these monsters you gotta fight. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. So this is the core, and then there's those other bosses, like these little totems that they have here. Pretty cool. So this way is my brother Max's area, and he really doesn't love me going in here, but I don't take anything. He doesn't like if I go in and try and take stuff, but I try to get my own things. He has his own little, I don't know what this is, little tree thing, and then they've added actually, they're actually mostly empty. So as you can see, I have my little pet friend here, super cute. I love my little pet friend. And they've added pets with the last update, so you get eggs and can get these incubators, and he has a whole ton because he had to get the best of the one he wanted. So that's why he has that down there. And then if we keep going this way, he has this little area where he's made this. This is why I love playing games like this with him, because I would never have the patience. But he's built all these mechanical robot arms and all of these like conveyor belts that brings ore from every single area we've gone to. So if we look at our map here, like there's ore deposits, because this is like the conveyor belt, like over here there's ore deposits, down here, like anywhere there's a big ore deposit, it's drilling at that deposit and then brings it back to our base. So he set that up. I would never have the patience for that, but he did. So we kind of have unlimited ores now, which is really awesome. And then he has, I don't know how, here's the door. This is his garden area. He wanted his own. So this is his little crop area. I guess we each have our individual foods we like to make with buffs. Come on, rabbit. And so, I guess that's why he wanted his own space, and he just cooks in this hallway. But yeah, I really appreciate this that he made. It helps out a ton. So that is that. There's more, but we'll go through the main kind of house area. So if we go to the side, this is a portal room, and I'm going to put more portals in here, but this is a portal to a different part of the map that's really far away. So this is a really cool portal room. I ran out of little blocks here, so I have to make more. So that is a portal room, and then we have in this hallway, some bedrooms for each of the traveling merchant people you kind of come across. So these are bedrooms for them. And then the only thing on this side left is this trophy room we have, which is near the other two places, the mushroom bro and the slime area. So these are just things we found or had extra of. Some of them are doubled up, but we'll add stuff in here when we find new stuff, and we'll make it a bigger room eventually. But for now, that's how big it is. So that's it for that whole side of the house. And then on this side, we can actually walk in. Now this is one of our newest areas, but basically, along with like pets, like animals you can have in that way, you can also have, let's see, Kazoo. So this is Kazoo. It's kind of like here, let me get some food. So Kazoo wants to talk to us. There we go. So Kazoo is kind of like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a cow reindeer kind of energy, but it's really cute, and I love Kazoo. Did I feed Kazoo? Here. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. My bad. I clicked the wrong button. I accidentally punched Kazoo. Listen, don't tell my sister. She'll be so upset. I didn't realize it was the other button. My bad. Here, Kazoo, you want more food? I feel so bad. I didn't realize. Okay, you know what? Kazoo's still happy. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't remember which button to press. So yeah, we will get more animals like Kazoo, but honestly, look at where we found Kazoo. Because our game file is a pre-existing one before a lot of updates, like there have been a ton of updates since we made this file. I think it's over a year we've had this file. So this is our base. I'm going to zoom out once, twice, 3 times. This is where we found Kazoo. All the way up here. So like it is quite a ways away from where we live, and my brother found a way to get Kazoo here, but we haven't had any, like, our chances are really low for finding more animals that don't hatch from eggs. So we're hoping to find more, and then we're also going to fix the ground in here to be grass with some kind of, this is the kind of the environment that Kazoo was in, this like textured ground. So we're gonna put in grass and then more of this texture when we find more. But for now, Kazoo's eating. So cute. Kazoo is just hanging in here, and I'll get some lights and fix it up. But for now, that's Kazoo's pen. Oh, I think my rabbit. Oh, okay. I knew it could do that. It got stuck, but it came with me. So that's Kazoo's area, and then this is my personal area where it's not, I didn't build it for like the whole house. I built it just for me. And I'm gonna be honest, I have built pretty much this entire house. Like my brother picked his spot and like absolutely left. One thing I should tell you about his place, because he'd probably be upset if I didn't mention it. So the water here you can see is actually glowing. You can probably see here on the edges, this water glows. So what happened is not all the water glows. Water specifically glows from a biome we found down here. This water glows. All the other water, as you can see, like there's water here, it's dark blue. It doesn't glow. But all this one's kind of light blue, and it's really beautiful. So while we were in that biome, my brother was trying to find a way to bring the water here to his place. So instead of it being regular water like it was before, it would be the glowing water. So he literally took the time. I don't know where we can see it. Yeah, in here, you can kind of see pieces. He's routed this water from his house, because you can't pick it up in like a bucket and dump it and fill a space. It has to come from that biome. So he literally dug a line straight down right here to the biome. That's why there's pools of it up here. He dug it out right in here, all the way along one of our conveyor belt lines into his home, so he could have glowing water. So that's a really cool feature that he worked really hard to get this water. So it looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good. So I did want to mention that. But this is my space where I hang out. I like to collect. Every time that I have to respawn in the game, you get a tombstone for yourself. It's almost like dropping a backpack, but you drop a tombstone, and then you can pick it up and you can collect this tombstone when you collect all your items. So this is the amount of times I've had to respawn in this save, which I must say, for the amount of time we've played, it's not that many. Like, it's been a long time we've been playing this. So I actually had to make it bigger recently, because these ones accumulated just with us trying to find Kazoo, because we had to keep going so far away, and that was a lot. So yeah, this literally accumulated just trying to find Kazoo. Otherwise it was just this many before. So that's my little tomb room. And then these are some outfits I've made. Some pieces are missing because my sister took pieces for herself when she started playing. And a mirror. I also put electrical in all of this area, so I could have lighting in different moods. And then these are all my workbenches, and like this is the map that all the players can sit at and then share. It'll like update everyone's map with where everyone's been. So we come in here and we've all been exploring different places. And then just little things I've collected and stuff in here. And then we go up here, and this area is actually new with as you can see, I have some eggs. Oh, I think they're ready to hatch. So I have some eggs in here. I was put in the incubator, and this is kind of like my workshop where I do electrical and like smelt different like ores for us, and then also keep my animals incubating. And this is like a newer space I just built. Just when we got Kazoo, I was working on this, and then it goes up just into like regular area like that. So when I decide to expand up more, then I'll probably go up through that way. But I really like how this turned out with like the blue and purple lighting. The lighting is just so cool. Like in this game, it just looks so good. So I really wanted to start putting electrical through, and I got it down to here and then into the farm area like you saw, and yeah, in here. And then that was pretty much the last thing I was working on in the game was the electrical, and then I'll probably keep extending it into like all the hallways and stuff, but for now that's as far as it goes. But I'm so happy with my space here. I think it turned out, and I love my little workshop thing. So yeah, I think that's everything. Is it? Let's look at the map. Is that everything? We went up here. This is where Kazoo is. Max's stuff. Yeah, pretty much. It's her stuff. So that's pretty much it. This is our little home that we built. Honestly, I've had so much fun playing this game. Like, I just love its art style, art direction. I love all the mechanics in the game are super fun. It can be really hard at times, but the payoff is usually pretty good. Like the feeling of achievement I get when we like defeat a boss, or we plan how to defeat bosses and stuff in this game. It's super fun, and they've added a ton more. Like I think there's 9 now, 9 bosses, something like that, or 6, something like that. And they're adding more stuff, so I would definitely recommend Core Keeper. Like, this game is super fun, especially if you can play with your friends. I think up to 8 people can play. I've played with some people on stream before, just had them come in to help me fight a boss once. That was in a different save, but yeah, it's super fun. And if you have some people you'd like to play it with, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's on Steam right now. I don't know if it'll go to other platforms eventually, maybe when it's finished. But yeah, it's a ton of fun, and I wanted to share. I was so proud of my little home here that like I wanted to share it with you guys, and kind of just, I don't know, do a cozy little walkthrough. Sometimes when I make big bases in games, I kind of show it to you guys, and this was one that I thought looked pretty cool, especially when I got this lighting in. Like, I was like, whoa, this place is looking real cool now. So yeah, that is it. I hope you enjoyed my little walkthrough. Probably wasn't too long, but I hope that you enjoyed it. Anyway, let me know if you're gonna check out Core Keeper, or if you're gonna keep it on your wish list. Maybe, I know some people like to wait till it's fully released. I think there's more than enough content at this point. Like, if you want to play it for a ton of hours, I think I've played for it's over 80 hours easy. Let me double check. Yeah, it's actually 80.1 hours. So, and I've had a blast, and that's through its early access period. Like, it's not even the full game. I love this game. So yeah, and it also works on Steam Deck. The frame rate sometimes is a little weird, even on my computer, but they're always updating, fixing, and asking for feedback. So yeah, good dev team, really good game, and I'm really excited to see like how its full release is, and like continue to play the game. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope this was relaxing, and as always, I hope that you have sweet dreams of gaming.